Atmospheric pressure, normal. Humidity, 70%. Visibility, excellent.
Please wait. Shooting star calculation program activated.
Ah, well, you're just in time. You see, in a few seconds, you will experience a fascinating natural spectacle that only appears every 70 years, a huge shower of shooting stars. I've calculated the exact time with my new computer here. I tell you, this is state-of-the-art high-tech.
Attention, please. Only 5 seconds to first sighting. 4,
Here we go.
3,
Oh, I'm so excited.
2, 1, 0.
Hello, where are they? Oh dear. Funny. I typed in all the data properly, didn't I? I just don't believe it. It must be broken. Huh? Oh well, that's what happens when you rely on high tech.
Are you ready, Mother?
Yes!
Well then, let's go.
You decided what to wish for?
Yes, haven't you?
Of course, but I'm not telling you.
Well, seen anything yet?
Nothing.
If only my dear departed wifey could be here this evening for this spectaculation. She was always so fond of shouting stars, you know. In the old days, we would sit in the village square for hours on end, gazing up at the night sky.
But your majesty, why so sad? I'm sure she has a much better view from up there in heaven than we do down here.
You think so? Really?
No doubt about it. I'm a bird. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, grandfather! Exactly 70 years ago tonight, you made a pact with the beyond. And the only thing that remains of you today is your absolutely fabulous favorite magic talisman. Unfortunately, I've never been able to work out how to release its magic powers. And unless a miracle happens, I suppose it never will. Oh, why bother?
Where are you? I've already seen the first shooting.
What is it?
A ghost behind you!
Eh? Grandfather?
Yes, you fool. Who else?
But you're, how can it be? Where have you come from?
Stop stammering and don't ask any more stupid questions. I don't have much time.
I'm sorry, I'll keep quiet.
Now, just listen to what I have to say. When fate carried me off 70 years ago, the spirit of darkness condemned me to fly through the endless universe with a shower of shooting stars that was in the sky that night. But tonight, when that rare spectacle is repeated, I have been allowed to appear before you, my grandson, to reveal to you the secret of the Star of the South.
What star is that? Oh, I suppose you mean this one here, don't you, Grandad?
Kindly don't call me Grandad. If you desire to gain control of the star's great power, you have to find the second half before dawn.
There's another half?
Oh yes, and it's still in the possession of the Duke's family, who stole it from me so many years ago by cunning and treachery.
Well, wait a minute. Where are you going? Come back.
Find the second half. Only then will you discover the secret that will make you the most powerful magician in the world.
But how's that?
Improvise!
Ollie, can you make a wish for every shouting star you see, or just one for them all? If you see what I mean.
I've no idea. I'll be happy enough if none of those things lands on my head. Anyway, Your Majesty, you have everything you could wish for. Majesties like you always do.
Now, Your Majesty, would you care for a little meteorite sausage tail? Or a stuffed coconut star? Maybe a little comet cheese? All homemade, you know.
Galaxy goulash? Cosmic croquettes?
There they are.
Yes, please.
Up
There are hundreds of them, thousands, millions. Thank goodness they are all so small they burn up in the atmosphere. It would be awful if they...
What, Dolores?
Well, I read a story once about a huge asteroid that destroyed a whole village, just like that. Poof!
An asteroid?
Yes, it's a very big shooting star.
I know what an asteroid is. Now then. Let's see now. I think that you've just given me a rather brilliant idea, Dolores.
Oh, look, there's one. And there. Oh, come on, we've all got to make a wish. Oh.
These yummy shooting sausages are dimply delicious. I shall make a royal proclamation that we have a tentacle like this at least once every year. Mon Dieu! Mon Dieu! Mon Dieu! Oh, mon Dieu! Oh!
Okay, well, I'm going to wish for...
The kiss that will turn me into a prince. What else?
Money. Loads of money.
Paying customers, that would do me.
A sign, O Lord! Give us a sign! Hello? What in the name of all that's holy is that?
A shooting star that is about to make their blood freeze in their veins. It won't be long before the second half of the amulet is within my grasp, Dolores.
So you're going to make them think an asteroid is about to land on their little village?
You've hit the nail on the head. A nasty little quirk of fate. An asteroid getting closer and closer that is going to smash their village like a blacksmith hitting a glowing iron. Well, at least that's what they'll think. And the only one who can rescue them from the catastrophe is me. That must be worth a little something from them in return, wouldn't you say?
You bet.
Hey, look! That one over there is really big. Much bigger than the others. Wow, and so bright. I've never seen anything like that before. What is it?
No idea.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? An extra big shooting stars for extra big wishes.
That must be the sign! Oh!
What? That? So that's a sign?
Shouldn't we be doing something, Father? That's our very first sign. Exactly. And we wouldn't want to do anything wrong. I suppose we could go down on our knees, eh? That's always okay.
No, wait. I'll have a look in the good book. Maybe it says in here what you're supposed to do when such a sign appears. Aha! I thought I'd seen something like that before. Look at this!
Yeah, that's right. Well, now we know what we're supposed to do.
That's right. Let's follow it. Glory, hallelujah!
Amazing! Walnut, make sure you tell me when the shouting stars start. I really wouldn't want to miss anything at all.
Righto.
Huh?
Castillo! What on earth is that funny thing up there?
Well, it certainly isn't an aeroplane. What? Ah, nothing. Maybe I'd better go and ask our champion stargazer. Perhaps he'll know what it is.
I just don't believe it. This can't really be the end. And there was so much that I wanted to do. I was going to write out those 95 theses.
Martin?
And translate the Bible. Jot down a catechism or two.
Martin, is there anything I can do?
Help? You? No, my son. Nobody can help us now. In a few hours, our village is going to be as flat as a pancake.
If only I knew what was wrong with this thing. And I'd been looking forward to the shooting stars so much. Well, I suppose you're far more interested in how the story turned out back in medieval times, aren't you? You'd better watch what happened next. It's best to see things like that with your own eyes.
Do you think they've already seen your asteroid?
You could bet your bottom ducket. They could hardly miss a thing that size. But if it makes you feel better, we could both have a look in the magic ball. Right. Yes. Magic ball, tell us true. Show us what they're going to do. Are they worried? Are they quaking? Do they think their world is breaking?
Why didn't anyone pay a third and say a word to me? It's not what I would expect from a loyal servant like you, Wally.
But you spent the whole night eating. Nobody could interrupt you.
A whack of pies, a pack of lies. I may have nibbled the morsel.
Well, what did I tell you, Soon I'll have them all exactly where I want them. Ah,
Your Majesty,
that fire-breathing
Your Majesty.
lizard has turned up. Now, this is getting interesting, Dolores.
We've got some bad news.
Who, where, when, why, what?
Yes, Your Majesty. An asteroid.
And it's chosen my precious village to land on. The cheek! Unless a miracle happens, we only have a few hours left. Then it will be all over.
What?
Oh no! Hey, I'm going home. Bye.
You can't let it happen, Papa. He must save us.
Why me?
Because you are the village duke.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you say so, we'll soon shout this short. My little daughter lady, I'll settle that astral voidy. You heard what my daughter lady Addle Paddle said, so get away from here, you nasty fool of Bayer. In the name of me, myself, and I in person, I foretold you to land on my lovely Dukey city. If I lose my distemper, I'll shoot back at you.
Shoot back? Yes, of course. We have to shoot back right away. Come on, Martin. Let's go.
Wait a minute. What are you going to do?
I only wish I knew.
No time for long explanations, Siggy. If you want to make yourself useful, come and help. Come on, Bruni. You too.
So be gone! Be off, you rascal! Or do you want to make me cross? Me, the most respected ruler of all! If you want to terminate anyone, terminate Arnold!
This is incredible! That fat fool is more of an idiot than I thought.
You can say that again. I think this might be just the right time for you to put in an appearance, Wiz.
You're right. And anyway, there are only a few hours left until sunrise. I'd better get a move on. Right then. Wish me luck, Dolores.
Wiz the wizard?
What are you doing here, huh?
Don't worry, my friends. My intentions are quite peaceful.
That'll make a bit of a change.
Don't believe a word of it. I bet he's the one who got us into this awful mess. Come on, let's knock his block off while we can.
Wait a move. No one here gets unblocked without my say-so. Not even an old rascal.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I know we haven't always been the best of friends, but I have absolutely nothing to do with that monster up there. On the contrary, I've been trying to use my magic powers to prevent the catastrophe. And? It's no use. In fact, I've only come along to say goodbye to you all. It looks as though it's going to get us all. Oh, no. Oh.
What? Are you trying to say there's no hope at all for us?
That's right, my dear.
Then harness the horses. Get my royal carriage ready. The village has to be completely excavated. Elevated! We've all got to get out of here right now!
I'm afraid that it's already too late. Your Majesty.
Bravo, Wiz! You're doing very well!
Anyway, we could hardly all fit in one carriage.
Hey, come on now! You can't give up now when everything's going so well! What's that? The 3 monks are out there. What on earth are they up to?
Oh, my feet. We're very nearly there. I'm absolutely sure we're very close.
Well, I can't go on.
Me neither.
Oh, well. Look at that.
What?
Look, there's a ray of light going from the fireball straight into Wiz the Wizard's house.
What? What's that?
Between you and me, there is just one slight possibility.
Really? What's that?
Well, have you ever seen an amulet like this one before?
Let me think about it a minute. I'm sure I've seen it around here somewhere. If only my dear departed wifey could be here this evening for this spectaculation. Yes, my little wifeykins had one just like it.
Then you have to give it to me right away. It could save us all.
Yes, but... I haven't the foggiest idea where it is.
It must be somewhere in the palace, though.
It's quite big in there, you know.
Then we'll have to search for it. Come on, everyone who knows the way around the palace, this way.
I've dreamt of doing this for years, and now that my life isn't worth a ducat anyway, I'm finally going to make my dream come true.
Now then, think, where could it be?
Well, we could have a little throne under the locker. Look under the throne.
And it's out with you, you nasty money. There you go. Out with you.
You're completely right, Castillo. Instead of giving up without a fight, we should hit back.
Right. Bruni, get those tasty melons ready to fire.
Aye, aye, sir.
Unbelievable! My dream has come true at last! Money! I've got loads of money! This is magic!
You'd better hurry up and spend it. This is such fun. Out with it. Out with it.
More! I want more!
No problem. Here.
Wait!
Ready to fire?
Yes, sir.
Then fire!
Missed it. Come on, boys. Get ready to reload. No time to lose.
Those lovely melons.
Oh, in a few hours, they won't be any use to us anyway. Ready? Fire!
Missed again. Aim further to the left.
Rich at last.
Une amulette? Une amulette? How can an amulet be hidden in my kitchen?
Papa said that we have to search the whole palace. So let's search.
But don't make everything too confused in here.
If we don't find that amulet soon, something is going to make the whole place confused.
Oh, mon Dieu! Quelle surprise!
What is it? Have you found something?
Oui! My old cooking spoon. At last I have it back. It was my trusty helper when I was learning to chef. Now I don't care if the world finishes.
We couldn't just sit there and wait till it's all over, could we?
You're absolutely right.
If it's time for us to say goodbye to this world, we should at least have the feeling we've accomplished something meaningful.
So it's only right for us to be doing what we know best.
Making soup.
Service.
Yes?
Here you are. One bag is the money I owe you. And for the other bag, I'd like everything on the menu. Twice. Got it? That's good.
Well, nothing here. Just a smelly welly sock.
But it must be here somewhere.
Right. Just one more to go, and that's the lot. Yoo-hoo! Out you go!
Ah! We've turned the whole palace upside down, from the attic to the cellar.
And?
Nothing at all.
Except I found my old wooden spoon for the cooking. Rats!
Out with all this old junk. I never want to set eyes on it again.
There!
That's it.
No! Don't! Out of my way! Bon appetit!
Now we've got it in our sights.
Good. Then prepare to fire. Stop! Wait! It's Wiz.
Quick, press the lever. We mustn't let him stop us.
All right, you have got you. Come here, you beauty, and got you soon, you little...
I think something very, very strange is going on here. First, that sign.
Very curious.
Oh,
Got you!
Oh, could that be another sign? Whoa.
We must tell the abbot about this right away.
Right, let's hit it.
Come on in.
Hey, wind that stone
Follow
there.
me. This
All right,
way. Come
here we
on,
go.
go.
Stop! Wait for me!
Wiz, you're an idiot.
Rats!
Gently, I'm old and frail.
Yeah, we hit it.
Bullseye, well done. We're saved. We're saved.
Give me 4.
So you see yet again, it's never a good idea to give up hope. There's always a way, somehow. And shall I tell you something else? I've even found a way to watch my shower of shooting stars tonight after all. The best thing about a computer like this is that you can create whatever you want with it. just... Here I am. Up here. Hi, everyone. I bet you're wondering what all this stuff is doing on my desk, aren't you? It's very simple. Every now and then, even an old dragon has to do something for his image. I suppose I do look a bit odd at the moment. But you know the saying, no pain, no gain? I'll soon be able to take these things out in round about half an hour or so. In the meantime, why don't I tell you another little story from our village? It's a tale about the dangers of beauty and vanity.
Perfume stones for washing your hands. Ha! I've never heard of that before.
All right, why don't you folks just watch this? My hands are dirtier than a chimney that needs sweeping. Now look. Well, now what do you say?
It's the work of the devil. Evil witchcraft. Foolish hocus pocus. Cuthbert, Egbert, and Willibert, we are leaving.
Oh, I can get things just as clean with my scrubbing brush.
Exactly. Why spend money on something like that?
Hey, you don't walk away like that. You can even use these perfume stones in the bath. Or I'll even throw in this rubber duck for free.
A rubber duck!
I think he needs a doctor!
I'm so miserable. My hair, my one and only last of all hair.
Hurry up,
has vanished.
Martin. Just rub some of that ointment into his head.
Fallen out and gone with the wind. Whoosh! It was right there, exactly under my crown, nice and fair and fluffy. It always looked so strong and healthy, and now, where is it gone?
But Your Majesty, nobody will ever notice. Now, don't you think we could just...
You're a heartless rascal. My hair's met with a terrible accident, and you want to carry on as normal. And you? Have you got anything to help me or not?
No, I'm afraid that there isn't really anything you can do about being bald, Your Majesty.
Nothing you can do? I'm a duke, you scoundrel! You'd better find me something for my hairlessness and make it snappy!
Very well, Your Majesty. I'll see what I can do. Perhaps I can find some herbs.
Operation Cover Up!
Your Majesty, aren't you exaggerating just a teensy-weensy bit?
Hey, Martin, where are you going with your bag? Has there been an accident?
I haven't got time, unless you want to help me to look.
Look? What for?
Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. I haven't sold a thing. My audience is not only bald, he's snoring as well. Did I say bald? Wait a minute. I almost forgot about it. Superflex, the perfect remedy for him. Hey, Jack!
What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm asleep, eh?
Sorry, but I think I got something here that you'll find very, very interesting.
Why don't you throw that rubbish down the drain?
What? You call this wondrous miracle elixir rubbish? Okay, you want to walk around with your head all bare and shiny? It's up to you.
Miracle elixir, eh? Yeah.
Have a sniff of that, my friend.
Smells like mint sauce.
But it sure ain't mint sauce. It's a revolutionary hair growth preparation. The ideal fertilizer for every baldy.
Really? And it works?
It works. There may be one or two minor side effects, but if I were you, I wouldn't worry.
How much?
Oh, no. This little bottle is a free sample. But if you don't use the stuff every few hours, your hair will fall out again. You can place an order anytime you like.
All right. I'll try it.
Stop! Don't drink it. This is what you do, and rub it in well.
Whoa, hey, it's already starting to itch. Hey,
I didn't even know the Duke had one hair left.
You think I did? How could I when he always hid it under his crown?
You're right, it works. It works. Oh, look at me.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, come here, look at
Hey,
me.
look.
Well. What does he look like?
That's amazing. Come on, we've got to take a closer look at this.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, whoa. Now, just you let go of me. Whatever will people
I
think.
don't care. I love you like my own brother. Come here.
But I'm not
Hey.
your brother, and I gotta be moving on.
Is it real hair?
It certainly is, by heaven. How on earth is it possible?
Get this maniac off of me, and I'll tell you.
Superflex! Superflex!
Your Majesty, you must have a look at this.
Go away! You just want to make fun of my baldiness!
You think so? All right, feel this.
It's real, Your Highness. Real hair.
Right, let's have a feel. Oh, well.
My goodness, where did you get that? There is a herb against baldness after all.
It's a magic potion from America, and
From America? Ah, I just love America. I'll just pop over there and then we can carry on as usual.
Hang on, Your Majesty. America's a long way away. You can't just pop over there.
Really? Very well. I'll take my horse-faced marriage. My horse and carriage.
No. Lumber said we have to put an order in for it. Here, look. He's given me this order form.
An order form? Well, hand it over. I'll send it off right away by Grillitam or telegram. Hand me my royal crossbow.
A bit higher, Your Majesty. America's a fair distance, and aim carefully.
Yes, I know. It's a piece of toast for an old nightcap like me.
Hey, Father, don't you think it's time you used a bit more fertilizer?
Very funny. What's keeping that bloke?
How to howl, folks.
At last.
Look, Walnut! Lumpy is there!
My name's Wally.
It's here. It's here. Superflex, Your Majesty.
This is the best day of my life! I could jump down and up for joy!
We must rub some in right away.
Stop, gentlemen. Just a minute. Please sign here first.
My finance monster takes care of the formalities.
Right. Just wait a little longer, Your Majesty.
A letter?
There's something here. Must be the instructions Lumbus mentioned. Maybe we should read them first.
Oh, fiddlesticks! Who wants to eat interruptions? Anyway, my hair needs construction, not instruction. Cheers!
It's a beauty.
That much for a bit of hair tonic? Must be a trick. Who ordered it?
Duke, of course. Who else?
I just hope that this Superflex is kosher. I can't find anything about it in any of my books.
Nice to do business with you.
The pleasure was yours, you crook.
Everything's fine. New hair is mine. It's a miracle, purely physical. Look at this hair, so rich and fair. I'm not bald anymore.
My hair's so thick, and it isn't a trick.
The days of baldness, they are dead, for we have hair upon our heads.
Now who's making that terrible noise?
Look like a carpet off the floor.
Good grief. What happened to them? Ah, I see.
Papa, how did you? Why have you? What is...
We are the pair with the lovely hair. Thanks to that man with his wonderful potion, we look like hedges set in motion. So I'll tell you what, my friend Hee-Hee, why don't you come and live with me?
Did I hear that right, or did he just invite the blacksmith to live here?
Sounded like it.
Your Majesty, I think it's sure to cause a stink.
Now don't be such a modest fellow. It's thanks to you my head's a meadow. Listen to me, I tell you what. We won't let money spoil our plot. And now, my daughter, we must be going to show the people what we're growing.
Not a chance. I don't know which wall you two ran into to make you babble away like idiots, but you are not going out looking like that. I won't have you two running around in public until you've had a decent haircut.
You know what? She's not so dim. We need someone to give us a trim.
Of course, I took the job. Earning a bit of cash is never such a bad idea, is it? Mind you, it was pretty tiring. You see, every time those two used some more of that potion, their hair started growing right away. No matter what kind of haircut I just given them. That got on my nerves, I'm telling you. Nobody knew exactly why our two former baldies talked in such strange rhymes all the time, and why they acted so oddly. Not that it really bothered us. Well, that is, until one day it turned out that Superflex... Oops, I very nearly gave the game away.
Smithy, my friend, now listen to me. My tummy's as full as a tummy can be.
You tell the truth, Your Majesty. A little stroll sounds good to me.
But I haven't finished. You can't go yet. Your hair's still wet. Now they've got me doing it too.
He's quite right. Make no mistake, that's not a risk that we should take. Wet hair's dangerous, I'm telling you. We could catch a cold. Achoo-achoo!
Our hair's still wet, we can't go yet. Tra-la-la-la-la. Our hair's still wet, we can't go yet. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh, wow. I wish I knew why he's become so musical all of a sudden. He never used to be. Well, there you are, Your Majesty.
Young man, forgive me this complaint, but now my hairstyle makes me faint.
Hey, you can't do that. I've been working on that for the last 2 hours. No, Your Majesty.
I'll decide what I can do. It's up to me, not up to you.
But you said yourself that you wanted it... Oh, why do I bother? It's not worth arguing.
Castillo!
I'm coming, Smithy. I'll be right back, Your Majesty. Now, let's see what this one turns out like. Wow, that looks great. Really suits you.
It suits me, really. Oh, how true. So let me tell you what I'll do. I'll sing you now a song so fair. It's called The Handsome Blacksmith's Hair.
No, please. All that harp playing makes me think I've died and gone to heaven.
Hello, ladies. That's all we ever get these days.
Now, he's making so much money from the Duke, I suppose we aren't good enough for him.
Oh, he's in for a shock one of these days. Soon the Duke won't be able to afford any more.
Oh?
Yes, Castillo told me that miracle elixir cost a fortune.
Really?
You mark my words.
Phew, this is awful. Sometimes I get the feeling they must be drinking the stuff.
Oh no! In the last 2 weeks, we spent more than we did all last year! Oh!
Where shall I put it?
I don't know. Wherever there's room. Wally! What What are you doing?
I've got to express my feelings somehow. Ah! Wherever you look, Superflex. Do you realize that this stuff costs an absolute fortune?
So what? We've got a fortune.
Ha-ha! We had one.
Hey, what? But what about the treasury?
Almost empty. If we carry on like this...
Just sign here.
What? Huh? Ah! Ah!
Oh, yeah, this is going to be my masterpiece.
Right.
Well, Your Majesty, I can't wait to hear what you think of this hairstyle.
My goodness, son, what have you done?
You what? I thought he'd like a bit of a change.
Do you think the style's too daring? The pointy bit too bright and glaring? Tell me, friend, is it all right, or do I look an awful sight?
Your Majesty, believe you me, your horn's as fine can be. That's the star for me, my friend. Come on, Castillo. Start again.
Well, I'm sorry, Smithy, but this time you'll have to do it for yourself. I'm finished for the day.
Time for afternoon prayers. Hello? What's this? Warning? What sort of warning? And what is this piece of paper doing among my books? Funny. Heavens above, I knew it! I knew it all along! This is amazing! I have to tell Castillo right away! Castillo! I have to talk to you!
Martin, what's wrong? You're all out of breath.
Look at this, Castillo. I've just found it lying on my desk. Have you any idea what terrible side effects that miracle elixir Superflex has?
Side effects? What are you talking about?
The Duke and the blacksmith are well on their way to losing their minds, whatever they had.
Now just calm down and come inside,
I have an idea, Your Majesty. A nice duet with you and me. We'll sing together, a chorus of two.
Great idea! That's what we'll do!
Wow, Martin, if only I'd known.
I'm the one who should have known. If there were a herb to make hair grow, it would have been in my books.
Listen to this, Mother. The use of Superflex may well encourage hair growth, but leads to gradual loss of memory. First symptoms are idiotic babbling, a compulsion to talk in rhyme, and singing in a highly irritating manner.
Oh, no, this is awful.
We have to take that devilish stuff away from them. By force if necessary.
I'm not sure that'll help much. I bet they'd just order some more. It would be better if they thought their miracle elixir didn't work anymore.
Aye, so sweet, so sparkling.
Like stars in heaven, glistening.
Oh, my goodness. I think it really is time we did something.
We are two knights with hearts so full, and hair that's softer still than wool.
Listen, Mother, do you think you can keep them here in the inn for a while?
What for? What are you up to, lad?
I'll explain later.
Well, if that's all, I bet I can twist them round my little finger. Ah, Your Majesty. You are a one.
Come on, there's no time to lose. We'll meet at the well in 10 minutes. And get us a jar of mint sauce, all right?
What's that for? Here you are. I got the mint sauce.
Ah, good. Now first we pour this stuff away. And then we fill the bottles with water and a bit of that mint sauce there.
Now I understand. Very clever.
Wonderful, wonderful. Your Majesty is such a performer on the cheese grater. Absolutely amazing.
When you've got a head so hairy, it makes you sing just like a fairy.
I can't take much more of this. Couldn't you play something else?
I'll use my skull as an instrument to play for a lady from heaven sent.
Oh, yes, please. They're going out of their minds.
What about a nice old song to make the day move right along?
Oh.
Well, it smells just like Superflex to me.
I'm sure they'll never notice the difference. Absolutely certain.
Right, that's the last two.
Great. Now we can take both cases back to the throne room. All right, Castillo?
We have both got hair again, hair again, hair again. Hair that stands up nice and straight, lest we wash our heads too late. We have both got hair again, hair again, hair again.
Stop that!
No more singing. Time to stop. I think our hair's about to drop.
Superflex is what we need, upon our heads and with all speed. Oh, God, look now then. We better get... Oh, come on, let's get right to the...
Come on, let's go quickly. We're coming fast, we two men.
To fertilize our heads again.
Well, you're in luck. This batch has just arrived, nice and fresh.
Yes, my dear, I ordered more from America right to our...
door?
Exactly.
That smells so fresh and clear. It must mean,
Superflex is here?
Yes. Cheers.
You too. Hello?
Your Majesty, doesn't this stuff work anymore?
No idea here.
Your Majesty, I don't understand. Could there be something wrong with the latest batch?
Quite possible. Listen, he stopped talking in rhyme. That's a good sign, isn't it?
Martin, didn't you once tell me that miracle elixirs stop working if you take them for too long?
Yes, yes. That's quite possible. That's why they're called miracle elixirs. It would be a miracle if they kept on working.
And did you notice at the end, the dear old Duke did have one hair left, in exactly the place where the old one was. Better than nothing. And as for the blacksmith, you don't have to worry. He got over the disappointment quickly enough and went back to his forge. Well, and the story did teach me something. You should accept your appearance the way it is. Now, what do you think of my new look? You see, I'm meeting a new flame in a while, and I want to look my best. Oh, no! I don't believe it. I look awful. I can't go like this. She'll just laugh at me. Oh, now what am I going to do? The very day I plan a bike ride in the country, what happens? I get a puncture. Oh, and I'm so fond of cycling, you know. I hope it's around here somewhere. Not there. By the way, we didn't have bicycles in medieval times. Well, but I'm sure you can imagine that even then I was constantly in search of new modes of transport. Ah, and there it is, the repair kit. I can still remember once upon a time when one particular invention of mine sparked off a catastrophe with rather serious consequences.
My 7-mile leapers.
Oh, Castillo, why are you always wasting your time messing around with these silly inventions? Why don't you make yourself useful and take the rubbish out, wash the floor, or sweep up around here?
Oh, Mother, sweep, 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 as if that was going to advance mankind in the long run. Anyway, I've already swept up thoroughly in here.
Children today.
Rats! I've been standing here for half an hour, and I haven't hit the target one single time.
Maybe you'll hit it if you try to miss. Hi, Castillo. What are those funny things you've got there, then?
What do you mean, funny things? As it happens, you're looking at the most modern mode of transport in the world.
Mode of transport?
Yes. With these, you can travel 7 times faster than on foot. I've worked it out exactly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, not bad. I've got to have a go at that.
Just a minute. I was just going to try them out for myself.
Oh, you're the one who invented them, Castillo. So you can at least let me test them.
Okay.
What's piquing him? What's keeping him? Walrus, I'm starting to be seriously worried.
You can say that again, Duke.
Walnut, I'm starting to be seriously worried.
But, Your Majesty, why are you repeating yourself? And exactly what are you worried about?
Dessert, of course! It's long overdue!
And here I was thinking you meant... Oh, well, never mind.
Mind? I do mind! Mind I do. If your servants can't be punctual, the next thing you know, they'll all be rebels and all revolting.
Whatever you say. In that case, I shall retire so I can finish my work punctually.
Now, what was I getting so cross about just then? Oh, yes, now I remember. Oh, baguette!
Oui? Mon Dieu, monsieur! Why has your Majesty got stuck in the chair again one time?
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Right then, what do I do now?
First, you need to practice gently for a while so that you can...
Fine, I see.
Get the feel of it.
Papa, look at me!
Daughterlade? Wasn't that my little addle paddle?
Hang on tight, Duke. I almost have it.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
My son invented them, you know.
Really?
Yes, he's got a great future.
Uh-huh.
Inventions like that are going to advance mankind in the long run.
Yeah.
Yahoo! Castillo, these things are absolutely wonderful. But now, please tell me how to stop.
Huh? Stop? No idea.
What do you mean, no idea? You must have put brakes on them somewhere.
Brakes? Not as far as I know.
You mean I have to bounce up and down like this for the rest of my life?
Hello? Hello? Baguette! Baguette! My stead's stuck in a heart. My pot's stuck in a head. Head stuck in a pot, I mean.
Okay, Castillo, you leave me no choice.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Hey, have you gone totally bonkers?
What do you mean? You could have told me there was no way of stopping those things. Ow, I've got a bruise, you idiot.
No one, and certainly no dragon, forced you to put on my 7-mile leapers.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello? Oh, this won't do at all. At the next opportunity, I shall make sure something does someone about it. If I ever catch up with whoever did this, I'll have a pick to bear with him, you mark my words.
Forgive me, Lord. Pure self-defense. Oh, almighty God in heaven! Mary and Joseph, the 12 apostles and Moses in a basket! What is he doing? I'm coming! Hold on! Hold on!
What's up with him? He's heading straight for us.
No idea. Maybe he wants to go on the springs.
Do you think so? Oh, no! Your Majesty!
Bingo!
Oh, no.
Right on target.
Oh, no, bullseye.
Your Majesty!
Very well. Whatever your game is, you rascal, I promise there will be dire consequences.
Come on, Siegfried. First thing is to pull the pot off.
No way! It's staying right where it is. But you could get me out of this pudding basin.
Papa, have you hurt yourself? Are you all right? Are you still in one piece?
Oh,
Adelaide! My little addle paddle! What are you so worried about? It could happen to anyone. But where have you all come from? And what are you doing standing around in my throne room? Enough of this nonsense! Come, Adelaide, we are leaving!
You think he hasn't noticed yet?
Very possible. Unless he's just trying to be funny, of course.
Hello? I'm not going anywhere! It's as though there were no ground beneath my feet.
That's because there is no ground beneath your feet, Your Majesty.
Who did it? Who waffed me in the stall, stuffed me in the well?
Your Majesty, you flew up in the sky like a bird. From the palace, right over here to the well.
Flew? Little me?
I'll explain later, Papa. Come on, everyone grab hold. Now, let's get you out of there.
Wow, he's really stuck fast, all right.
Let's try again. He can't stay in there forever.
Excuse me, but of course I can stay in here. I'm the Duke and I can do anything.
I'd better make a few sandwiches. This could take quite a while.
Well, just look at that. The Duke's stuck like a cork in a bottle. I'm sure Wiz would like to hear about this.
Well, I suppose my brilliant idea of 7-mile leapers really was a shot in the dark, or rather, a shot in the well. Just hang on a minute. Now, perhaps I'll be able to go on that bike ride after all. Anyway, we soon realized that it was going to be harder than it looked to get the Duke out of his unfortunate position. You see, he was just too fat. And nobody in the village had any idea at the time that someone was already making plans to turn this extraordinary situation to his advantage.
In the well? He's stuck in the well?
Up to his belly button, Wiz. And I bet it's going to take ages before they get that fatty out of there again.
Ages, you say? Yes, I like the sound of that, Dolores.
What do you mean? What are you planning?
Dukes are supposed to be on the throne, not in the well. So, sooner or later, that village is going to need a new,
A new one? And who do you think that's going to be? Huh? You, Wiz?
As you well know, the village has got a nice little law book, like every village. And everything has to be done according to the law.
So what? What's that got to do with all this? Anyway, that little law book has only got 5...
Mark my words. When it comes to books, it doesn't matter how big they are and how much is inside. The important thing is what's inside.
That's right, boys. A little bit further.
You all right, Your Majesty?
Oh, yes. You just take your time.
Refreshments coming. I'm sure you're all feeling a little peckish now, aren't you?
I am. I certainly am.
Not now,
Very
Mother.
tasty, that toast worky. I mean, roast turkey.
Wally, what are you doing in there?
Just having a look to see if there are any regulations covering emergencies like this.
Regulations? What kind of regulations,
You know, laws, paragraphs, stipulations, rules, guidelines, or decrees.
And? Have you found any?
No.
How many laws do we have here anyway?
I think altogether there are 5.
Oh, really? That many?
You know, I really must compliment you on this, Wiz. Your plan is both brilliant and outrageous.
I know, which is why I'm putting it into effect right away. Lex legare, igator, abracadabra, evermore. 5 laws they have, take your pick. But none will help me with my trick. So now the wizard conjures up. Law number 6, flip, flap, flop.
What was that?
Yeah, do forgive my lightning appearance. I merely wanted to express my regrets. Shocking business, that, about the Duke. Oh, I see you're glancing through the law book, ladies. Very interesting. May I, Ow!
Hands off!
Ah, good, right. I really just wanted to ask whether you had chosen a new Duke yet.
What? But why? Papa is the Duke, whether he's stuck in the well or not.
Ah, that just shows you don't know your laws very well. On the other hand, I'm very familiar with them.
What? There seems to be one more after all. The 6th law.
6th? Didn't you say there were only 5?
Yes, well, I don't understand it myself. I thought...
Read it out. Yeah.
Very well. If a duke is unable to reign for longer than 1 day, because he's sick in hospital, for example, or stuck in the village well by accident, then a replacement duke must be chosen by the people. The replacement is chosen by drawing lots. The position is not open to employees of the duke, members of the church, or children.
I've got an idea. I know how we can get him out. With butter.
On toast?
Just butter, Your Majesty. All we need to do is butter up his sides a little.
Butter him up. Of course.
Very well, but no grease spots on my robes.
Oh, we can wash them out. La 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 la. Ra-pa-pa-pa-pa. Right, that should do the trick.
I'm moved to tears.
Where's the wizard?
Oh, no. Oh, dear, how awful. How absolutely terrible. Oh, I feel awful.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Please do excuse me for interrupting you when you're so busy. But I do believe that Wally has some important news for you.
You're back! I thought something had gone wrong.
Gone wrong? Yeah, it couldn't have gone better. They swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. In exactly 20 hours, Dolores. At 12 o'clock tomorrow on the dot. Time's up. If our fat friend is still stuck in the village, well, then the whole thing's in the bag.
In other words, if we don't get the Duke out of the well by 12 o'clock tomorrow, we will have to appoint either the blacksmith, the landlady,
Me?
the shopkeeper,
Me?
or Wiz the Wizard as provisional Duke. The final decision to be made by drawing lots.
Wiz the Wizard? But I always thought that his ancestors had been banished from our village 100 years ago.
His ancestors, yes. Officially, though, Wiz is still part of the village, so he has the same rights as everyone else. But I shall never, as long as I live, permit that envoy of the devil to ascend the throne. Never!
Well, we can't let a thing like this happen.
What other choice do we have? We'll never get the Duke out of there, or at least not by tomorrow.
If you hadn't invented those stupid 7-mile leapers, none of this would have ever happened.
You're the one who left them on the steps.
Oh, yes, it's always me. We're hate. Fighting isn't going to do us any good, is it?
Hey, Mother, just what are you doing there?
Well, if I'm going to be a duchess tomorrow, I want to look my best, don't I?
Being a duke, just for once in my life. Even if it's only for a couple of days. Well, how do I look?
If you want to know the truth, ridiculous.
And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. Keep it up, Your Majesty. Keep it up. Stick at it. Overcome the sloth within.
Shouldn't I move my arms in circles?
Certainly. Don't permit anyone else to take your throne. Fight, Your Majesty. Fight! Those pounds have to go!
Papa, whatever are you doing?
Keeping my sloth up and overcoming the arms within, can't you see?
And 1, and 2, and 1. If we keep this up, you will have a slim, athletic figure by tomorrow morning, Your Majesty.
But when do I get my dinner? I can't go on.
Dinner? We're trying to get rid of all that blubber. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1.
Tell me, Castillo, do you really think the Duke has lost enough weight to be able to,
I hope so. I'm going over to fetch Siegfried, and we'll have another go at pulling him out.
And do you really think you'll make it before 12 o'clock?
Wait a minute. Maybe you wouldn't mind at all if the Duke had to stay in the well a few days longer.
Castillo! Castillo! Hey, Castillo! Are you there?
Siegfried, what is it? I was just coming to fetch you.
Forget it. I've just been having another go. He's stuck just as tight as yesterday, and I still can't budge him an inch.
Blast!
Is that you, Dolores?
Everything's going fine. He's still stuck.
I just knew they wouldn't get him out. Now nobody and nothing can stand in my way. In less than 1 hour, Dolores, I will be the new Duke.
Ah, this is terrible for all of us.
Yes, but we've tried everything, haven't we?
I don't know. I just don't know. I just hate the thought of giving up. The idea of Wiz becoming Duke, man, this rattling lid is driving me crazy.
Well, after all, the steam has to get out somehow.
Yes, but not when I'm trying to think. Hey! Wait a minute. What did you just say? The steam has got to get out somehow.
Yes, why?
Steam, Siegfried, steam! Look, the steam is so powerful that it lifts up this heavy lid. What do you think? How much time have we got left?
We've only got half an hour.
It'll have to do. Listen, you fetch a tube and a drill, and I'll go and get Bruni and Adelaide.
Yeah, but...
Just do it. Now hurry up. And one, and two, and one, and one, and one, and one, and one, and one. Now, Siggy, start pumping. Go on.
Well, bit nervous?
Hey?
You can do it, Siggy! Come on!
Keep going. Pump. And one. Oh, only a miracle can save us now.
Please do forgive me. I was almost late for my own coronation.
Nothing's been decided yet, my friend.
Keep going.
Whatever that.
Yeah! We made it. The very last second. Give me 4. Yeah.
How was I?
Yes, and that's how we got the Duke out of the well, by using air pressure. I don't know about you, but I must say it was a brilliant idea, don't you think? You see, I've always been a clever sort of chap, able to take advantage of any physical phenomenon. Oh, no. I really don't believe it. Now I can forget about my trip out into the countryside. What a pity. What? Wait a minute. Ah, I knew I had them round here somewhere. Bye now, friends. Oh, I'm glad you're there. Today, you might well witness my greatest triumph. You see, I'm about to discover the legendary formula for making gold. But shh, it's top secret. You know, all the most famous alchemists and wizards in the Middle Ages had a go at this. But now I'm going to discover the great secret. I'm on the right track here. I just know it. There, you see? Soon I'll be swimming in money.
Blast! Not my lucky day, is it? I'm in jail again.
Oh, don't let it get you down. I'll buy you out.
But you're not allowed to buy him out.
Why on earth not? I've got more money than you two put together.
You're still not allowed to get him out of jail, Bruni. Ask Castillo, if you don't believe me. After all, he invented the game.
Yes, Bruni. Siggy is right. Those are the rules of the game. Now, it's your go.
If you say so, then I won't. Ha! That means I get another 8,000 ducats.
And you have exactly 3 days to get the money back, you wacky. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble up to your toenails. Do I compress myself clearly?
Ow! What are you doing in here? Hop it and make it snappy.
How could you let her do that? She's lost our entire fortune, including my dowry.
I hadn't the foggiest idea she was spectaculating with our money. She just went ahead without a word to me.
Oh, wonderful. Do you realise this means we're now part of the worthless rabble, Papa?
What kind of wabble?
The mob! The poor folk! Or do you really think that Wally is going to get our money back?
We mustn't give up Soap. If she puts a tiny mind to it, perhaps.
Well, we certainly can't rely on that.
Addle Paddle, where are you going off to so suddenish? You can't leave me alone with this terrible cross to
Someone
bear.
has to work out how we can get ourselves out of this mess. I mean, who's going to marry a poor princess?
It's just not my day. It's not as though I could do magic or anything. Wait a minute. Did I say magic? Yes, of course. Why on earth didn't I think of that before?
What? Ro?
All that money!
Gone?
Every penny. And these days, princes always demand a written statement about the size of your dowry before they propose.
Oh, that's terrible. But how could it happen just like that, from one day to the next?
Simple. Wally decided she wanted to make a fortune, so off she went and invested all our money in a fleet of shrimp cutters.
She what?
Which were all captured by pirates and glug, glug, glug. We're all sunk. Now what am I going to do?
Go straight to jail. Do not pass go and do not collect 4,000 gold pieces.
Very funny. I might just die laughing.
Hey! What does the Duke have to say about all this? He must be...
Furious? You can say that again. He almost exploded with rage.
What on earth was that? Are you okay, Bruni?
Yes, I'm fine.
But what was that?
Perhaps something collapsed.
Well, it sounded more like an explosion to me, and there's a distinct smell of sulphur around here.
You mean someone in there set off a bomb?
Come on, let's go and look.
Now, just wait a minute. At least let's go in there together.
Wow.
Adelaide! Maybe I'd better go first. I've got better armour.
Whoops! But my reactions are a lot quicker.
That's just not true.
Ow!
Why doesn't it work?
Shh! Quiet, everyone.
What did I do wrong? Come on.
Hear that? There's someone there. Yes, I heard something. It came from over there. Come on.
Oh, come on, things start to work. If you don't start working soon, I'm gonna kick you off the planet, you...
Hey, that's Mr. Wizard.
It sure is.
Wait there. I'll go and have a look. What on earth is that?
Probably too much sulfur. Oh, not enough. Maybe the straw was too damp. Oh, it could be so many things. There's no point in going on like this. Oh, let's have a look down.
Wow, I've never seen anything like...
Like what?
Come here. You have to see this for yourself. Me too. I want to see.
If Wiz the Wizard is really as good at magic as he always says he is, he should know how to make gold. I'll get a job as a housemaid in his wizard's den and have a little snoop around.
I almost got it that time, Dolores. But something still isn't right. Maybe the tronolith isn't strong enough.
Anyway, I'm really glad we found that cave, Wiz. You know, if we had built that gold-making machine somewhere here, you can just imagine how everyone would be... Who?
Nobody has rung that doorbell for ages. I'll go and see who it is. Wally?
Huh?
Right then. Now's the time to start testing my acting ability. Come on! Open up, you old fool! Master!
Master, I think my ears must be playing up.
Ah! Then how should I address you, most worthy, most gracious, most exalted of the exalted? But don't send me away. The Duke has exiled me after beating me within an inch of my life. Have mercy on me and take me in.
If this is another of your bad jokes, and you're making a fool of me again...
No, you must believe me. If I go back to the village, they'll feed me to the vulture. To the wolves. Just because I was one single ducat short when we did the accounts for last year. If you don't want to hire me as a housemaid, I'll pretend to be a rabbit and pour a bucket of white paint over my head. I'll do anything.
What on earth is going on here?
She's been exiled, Dolores! Just like that!
Please, Dolores. Let's put our hostility behind us and become friends. It was only the bad Duke's fault that we never got on before.
Castillo, have you got any idea at all what this curious machine's for?
Hard to say.
Castillo, there's something written here. Have you any idea what it says?
Aurum postatus est. That's Latin.
Yes, but what does it mean?
Hang on a minute. Aurum means gold. Postatus is power. Got it. Gold is power.
Gold is power? Does this mean we've stumbled across a secret gold laboratory?
Well, looks like it.
Wow! I can hardly believe my eyes! So this is a real gold-making machine!
And that's what all the straw's for.
Of course! You can make gold from straw. There's even a fairy tale. Come on! There's no time to waste! What are you standing around looking like that have you got in mind?
What do you think? I want to get this thing working. When Papa hears about this, he'll be over the moon, and all our worries about money will be over.
Yes, Adelaide was convinced that now she would be able to fill the empty state treasury again, even though none of us had the slightest idea how to make the huge machine work. Actually, it's the same with my laboratory at the moment. Anyway, Wally managed to put on a good enough show to fool Wiz, which was her aim all along. But that's because her head was on the block, in the end, and her honor. As for the Duke, he soon began to feel the effects of his temporary financial embarrassment where it hurt him most. You know what I mean. Money makes the world go round.
Bon appetit!
Hello. What sort of funnyless joke do we have here? Where's the real food?
Monsieur, it hurts me more than I can say, but this is the real food. Carotte blanc avec nothing.
Are you trying to tell me I'm supposed to have a raw carrot for me din-dins?
Oui.
A miserable vegetable?
Oui.
A horrible raw uncooked carrot with nothing else whatsoever?
Oui. We do not even have the money to buy firewood.
Wally! I demand an explanation for this state of affairs. And when I say right now, I mean right now.
Monsieur, I think I must remind your majesty that you fired Madame Wally yourself this very morning.
Really?
Wiz, you're making a big mistake. She's just putting on an act.
No, but look at how hard she's working. I think we can trust her. After all, once the gold machine is working properly, we'll be richer than all the kings in the world, Dolores. So we'll certainly be able to afford a housemaid.
Yes, but hey, what are you doing? Stop that!
Only doing my best.
All right, Wally. I'm sure you and Dolores will be the best of friends in no time at all.
No doubt.
Did you see that?
What?
Oh, she probably means the spider's web I was cleaning.
You witch!
All right, Wally. For the time being, you can stay with us.
Oh, Master! From this moment on, you will count yourself the luckiest of the lucky. I just know you won't be disappointed in me.
Oh, by the way, there's one thing you should know, Wally. This door here is out of bounds.
Why?
Because it leads to my secret sanctuary, my wizard's den. And you have no business in there. Is that totally clear? Very good. Now you'd better start cleaning down here. Dust the shelves, mop the floors, and, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
And thank you, Master. Thank you so very much. Right. Now let's have a look around. I wonder if there's anything here. Cut the potatoes into small pieces and... Oh, it's a cookbook. Willie Watson's journeys around the world. 5 boring adventures to put you to sleep. Not that one either.
I just knew it. She's only here to snoop around.
Whoops. Sorry.
Mistletoe! Of course, it's written here in black and white. Idiot that I am, I forgot the mistletoe. Wiz, you're not concentrating. Of course it won't work without mistletoe. I wonder if I've got any left. Yes, here. Yeah. Oh, what a pity. I'll just have to go and find some then. Right. Well, copy. Now, where's me stick?
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, we can try it. But it could take ages before we find the right mixture. Making gold isn't like baking a cake.
Oh, rubbish. It all depends on how you look at it.
Oh, what about the straw?
Over here. It goes in the top. Right, ready. After all, the worst that can happen is it doesn't work properly.
Fine. But at least we should take cover for safety's sake.
Okay. Oh, just pull the lever. Come on.
Right. So.
Get on with it.
I'm going to send out letters saying Adelaide, the richest princess in the country, is ready for marriage. What is that?
A cup and saucer.
Dolores, where are you? Dolores, I have to go out for a while. Dolores.
Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie me.
Dolores. Are you
And when little Willie Watson came to Africa, he saw lots of rhinos, elephants, and zebras. Oh!
What on earth has happened to Dolores?
Oh, she asked me to read her something, and because we're already such good friends, of course I couldn't say no. I'm afraid she fell asleep right away.
Oh, I see.
Shall I wake her up, Master?
No, there's no need. Listen, Wally, I have to go out for a while to find some mistletoe.
No problem.
I'll be back in an hour at the latest. Oh, by the way, I'm glad you two are such good friends.
Oh, yes, we're like sisters. Bye-bye now. Wizard's Den. Ha! Now you are mine.
Right, if it doesn't work this time, I'm going to give that thing a kick.
Don't be so impatient. As I told you, it might take time. Although why it keeps on making plates is a mystery to me.
Oh, by the way, when you turned on the machine just now, I put one of the coins from our game in the funnel at the top. I had a couple in my pocket.
You did what?
Well, I thought it might give that silly old machine the right idea.
I've had enough of this. Ugh, I don't want any more stupid plates. I want to see some gold. Where's my gold?
Hey! What are you doing?
You just wait. I'm gonna make a mixture that'll really get things moving. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. Have you got enough straw, Siggy?
Almost a whole sack full.
Right, that should do it. Now then, I bet this stuff will give it a bit of a kickstart.
Aha! This is exactly the book I've been trying to discover the whole time. I don't believe it. Here it is, written in big letters right at the top. The Art of Making Gold. It looks as if Wiz opened it at this page just for me. Whoopee! Gold machine? Huh. What gold machine? I thought I was just going to find a formula. And anyway, I can't even see any gold around here. Ah! What have we here? Now that could be it. The question is, where would Wiz put a machine like that? The cave!
I've
Of
got
course.
you sneaky vulture, you! The game's up.
What? You again?
That's it. You sure won't escape this time.
Oh no, I wouldn't be so sure. Oh, tough luck.
Rats.
I'll make it all up to you, Your Majesty. The treasury will soon be overflowing again, I promise. I'll just go and see what's happening in the cave.
Now, let me see. I could have sworn that there was some mistletoe growing somewhere around here. Ah! I see it up there. Now there's nothing to stop me from becoming filthy rich.
Adelaide, there's a skull and crossbones on that bottle.
That means it's dead certain to work. Come on, Bruni, give me the other bottle as well.
All of it?
Of course. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Hey! I don't know whether this machine is going to work next time. We've just found 2 little cracks in
And
it.
a few loose screws.
Oh, don't worry about that. Okay, the straw's in there as well. Now for some real action. Take cover, everyone. Now I can start up my gold machine. Right then. Fingers crossed.
Oh, Adelaide! I think it's going to blow up.
Oh, rubbish.
My gold machine!
See? What did I tell you?
Oh, shut up. Just look at all this mess. A pile of scrap metal.
Main thing is we're all in one piece.
Hey, look! What's that glittering over there?
Where? Where? Oh, pinch me, someone.
And guess what we had stumbled across? Treasure. Hidden years earlier by one of the Duke's ancestors. Great, don't you think? So the treasury was full again, and Wally, our reckless vulture, had a job again. But at first, the Duke only took her on as a housemaid. He said the little hat suited her down to the ground. Oh, and by the way, to make things up to poor Wiz, we told him the formula for making porcelain. That's less dangerous than trying to produce gold. Oh well.